Hello everyone. My paper report's title is Multi-Objective Defect Detection Method for Transmission Lines based on improved UV reporter, Xu Ding, paper number 1445. Section 1, Introduction. Section 2, Related Work. Section 3, Proposed Method. Section 4, Experiments and Results. Section 5, Conclusion. Section 1, Introduction. With the continuous expansion of the total lines of transmission lines, line erection and distribution is more and more extensive. The overall structure of the line is also more and more complex. So far, China's super and ultra-high voltage transmission lines based on the national interconnection of the grid has basically been completed. Due to the vast area of China, the terrain is complex and changeable. Therefore, the field overhead lines often need to cross the forecasts, mountains, hills, and the other complex terrain. Overhead transmission lines and their associated power components are subject to external influences such as lightning strikes, bird damage, external damage, and the other external influences during operation, and are so susceptible to aging, damage, short circuits, and the other faults. If the detective power equipment is not inspected and replaced in time, it is easy to cause power supply interruption, large-scale blackouts, and other accidents. Therefore, it is necessary to inspect the transmission line periodically and find out the abnormal defects in the line in time. However, although the existing field category detection methods have high accuracy, they do not fully meet the current power application scenarios. However, multi-category detection methods still struggle to meet the requirements of power application scenarios in terms of detection accuracy. In addition, defects in transmission lines often manifest as small targets, making detection difficult. Therefore, how to overcome the problem of inspection image quality and achieve high precision detection of transmission line defects and anomalies remains a challenging task. Key points: transmission line defect detection, super resolution reconstruction, attention mechanism, Oster-Conway. 2. Related work. Super resolution reconstruction is a technique that transforms a low-resolution image into a high-resolution image through a specific algorithm. Popularly speaking, super-resolution reconstruction of an image is like removing a mosaic layer from an image covered with a light mosaic layer, making the image more visible. At present, there are three classical super-resolution reconstruction methods, namely the method based on interpolation, the method based on restriction, and the method based on learning. Among many image reconstruction techniques, GAN-based on methods stand out for their unique game antagonistic learning style, especially when dealing with complex feature distribution in visual images, especially in the field of major super-resolution. GAN-based methods have shown greater strength. In view of this, the SRGAN network with excellent performance is selected, which is based on the principle of GAN to carry out super-resolution reconstruction of transmission line images and can obtain clearer and more accurate image effects. YOLO is a one-stage target detection algorithm, and YOLO-V-bar is a sorted model which is based on the historical version of YOLO series and introduces new features and improvements for further improved performance and flexibility. It is the best choice for target detection, image segmentation, pose estimation, and other tasks. And all kinds of indicators surpass and the existing object detection and the instance segmentation models. Section 3. Proposed method. Overall detection improvement ideas. The super-resolution reconstruction network is used to reconstruct the inspection image with low image quality and expand the sample of the data with insufficient details to improve the clarity. CBAM attention mechanism is introduced in the bottleneck part of C2F to enhance the performance of features in channels and spaces, further highlighting the economic appearance characteristics of key components of transmission lines. The fourth target detection layer is added to split the shallow feature map and the deep feature map so that the network pays more attention to the detection of small targets and improves the detection accuracy of small detected targets in the inspection image. Modify the original convolution in the YOLO-V-bar network to the lightweight convolution Oyster-Conway to achieve model comprehension, reduce model parameters while maintaining detection accuracy, and accelerate feature function. Improvement of the C2F model. This article introduced a CBAM hybrid attention mechanism in the dataset of transmission line component defects. The background types are diverse, and the states are complex. The defect targets are easily occlude and difficult to extract. In order to better compare this type of target, this article introduces a lightweight attention mechanism that focuses more on key information in the defect image, suppresses irrelevant feature information such as background, and makes the model more insensitive to the feature areas of the component defect parts, thereby effectively improving the performance of related tasks. Improvement of the CRF model. The CBAM model operates by combining the outputs of channel attention and spatial attention to generate enhanced attention features through alignment level multiplication operations. These attention-enhancing features are then fed to subsequent network layers, aiming to suppress interference and useless data while preserving core information. By integrating the two-channel attention mechanism (CBAM), this paper aims to skillfully integrate the channel and the spatial information in the CSPD Arcanite backbone network and the FPN feature pyramid without greatly increasing the computational burden. This approach ensures that each feature level captures the image characteristics more accurately, thereby significantly improving its accuracy while maintaining the real-time performance of the network. Figure 3 depicts that the architecture of the fused attention mechanism in the CRF model. Replacing lightweight convolutional Oyster-Conway. The traditional convolutional layer in EULA extracts feature information from all channels through convolutional mapping, which helps to comprehensively obtain data. However, it contains a large amount of redundant information, resulting in a large number of parameters. Considering the issue of model light-weighting, this paper chooses to replace all traditional convolutional layers in the EULA network with Auguste-Conway. Jost-Conway achieves this by splitting a convolutional layer into two parts. The first part is the main convolutional kernel, which usually contains a large number of parameters. The second part is an auxiliary convolutional kernel, which usually contains only a small number of parameters. In this way, by reducing the number of parameters in the auxiliary convolutional kernel, the parameter count of the entire network can be significantly reduced. The just model structure in this paper is shown in the figure 4. Replacing lightweight convolutional Gauss-Conway. A small number of feature maps are generated by convolution for the input feature map input. The input feature map size is C(h)(w). The output feature map size is C(h)(w). The convolution kernel size is K, and the computational amount is calculated as n equals 3. For the generated small number of feature maps, depth-wise depth separated convolution operation is performed to generate Gauss feature maps. Where the size of the convolutional kernel is k, the number is n, and the computational amount is calculated as in N4. All the feature maps of steps 1 and step 2 are subject to one splicing operation to obtain output, and the size of the output feature map is C(h)(w). So the sum of parametric coordinates of Gauss-Conway convolution operation is calculated as equal 5. Thus, the ratio P of the number of parameters of the convolutional convolution and the Gauss convolution is calculated as in Calc 6. Proposed method. In this data set, there are small targets such as insulator disk flashover and missing pins, which are relatively small in size. However, EULA has a large dense mapping ratio, making it difficult to learn the feature information of small targets from deeper feature maps. The normal EULA object detection model has 3 output layers: P3, P4, and P5. The input image size of the original model is 640x640, and the minimal detection scale is 80x80. The respective field obtained by detecting erased grid is 80x8. If the height and the width of the targets in the original image are all less in 8 pixels, the original network will have difficulty recognizing the target feature information within the grid. Therefore, in order to improve the detection ability of small targets, this article adds a fourth output layer, which can make the network pay more attention to the detection of small targets and improve the detection effect. The improved structural diagram is shown in Figure 5. Section 4. Experiments and results. Data side processing. This article first collects and organizes the original inspection images and summary network images of transmission maintenance companies' transmission lines. Secondly, under the guidance of inspection experts, the labeling annotation tool is used to annotate the 5,303 inspection images that have been sorted out. The SRGAN reconstruction method used in this article is used to reconstruct and expand the defect images. And each image is randomly expanded by mirroring, color reversal, and adding nodes to improve the generalization ability of the training model. This article uses the nodes to improve the generalization ability of the training model. This article uses the div2k public dataset containing low resolution and high resolution images as training symbols, and divides the dataset into a training set, a validation set, and a test set with a ratio of 8.1.1 and 100 iterations. In the self-constructed set of abnormal defects, low-resolution defects with fewer objects were selected as the original image input. The peak signal-to-noise ratio and the structural similarity of SRGAN reconstruction training model in this paper are shown in Figure 8. Dataset processing. Finally, inspection dataset of 7,413 images was formed. This dataset contains 10 types of objects, divided into two categories: critical power components and inspection defects. Critical power components include insulators, pins, and shock absorbers. Inspection defects include 7 categories: insulator flashover, insulator damage, missing pins, garbage, balloons, case, and bird nest as shown in Figure 9. Experiments and results. Ablation experiments. D, E, and F have added different improvement methods to the model, all of which can be further optimized based on the original improvement. By adding these 3 improvements to the experimental results G of the model map per session and recall have all been significantly improved compared to the original model, and the number and the size of model parameters have been reduced, which can better meet the detection needs of the transmission line defect inspection. Comparison of detection methods. The experimental results show that the improved model in this paper outperforms ULV bias in all other performance aspects while ensuring running speed. MAP 50% has increased by 3.7%. MAP 50 to 95% has increased by 8.7%. And the model size has been reduced by 11.5%, although the FPS of the improved model has decreased compared to before. It is still above 60, making it suitable for real-time sense detection of the added devices in transmission line inspections. Comparison of detection methods. In order to feel the sensory effect of the model more intuitively, the original ULV bias model and the improved model are tested on the same experimental platform, and the effect is shown in Figure 7. Evolution of practical application testing. It can be seen that in the square-only of foreign object defects in the transmission lines, the improved model can more accurately detect tragedies, greatly improving the accuracy of detection. Similarly, in key component defects, the improved model in this article can more accurately detect more suitable defects such as insulator flashover damage and missing paint, effectively reducing missed detections. Section 5. Conclusion. 1. SRJAN. 2. CBAM. 3. Ghost-Conway. In this paper, an efficient improved Euler-Weber model is proposed to accurately detect the key components of power transmission lines and identify small defects. In this data study, SRGAN super resolution technology is skillfully integrated to improve the quality and the quality of the detection images. On this basis, we introduced the CBAM model to strengthen the C2F function in the backbone structure and so as to enhance the performance of the network in future meaning. In addition, we replaced all regular convolution layers of Euler-Weber with Ghost-Conway, achieving a significant increase in computational efficiency while maintaining the original performance. In order to deal with subtle defects that are difficult to detect, we have added a special small target interaction layer, which significantly improves the identification accuracy of small anomalies. Future research will focus on further improving the generalization ability of the model so that it can be shown excellent performance in different application scenarios. Thank you for listening, reporter Xu Ding.